Hi, everybody. Here is the voiceover for the PowerPoint I shared with the class in the WebEx session this past week. And this is for your Project 3, the NKBA competition submission, and it's the bolder the better. So we did have some questions. Something that was a little confusing under dislikes, they had written would like shower stall and separate soaking tub. So because it was under dislikes, I reached out to them assuming that the answer they gave us would be what we were already thinking, but wanted to confirm that. So it is not a dislike, and they would like a separate soaking tub and a separate shower. Under likes, it said that there was a finished attic located above, which didn't make sense to me. So their reply to my question about that is that there is a finished attic space above the tub area, the existing tub area that's in the drawing supplied by NKBA. And this was added in the notes in case you wanted to add a skylight in the place so that you would know that you could not put it in that area where the existing bathtub is. Here is the existing floor plan, and you can see here this is the bathtub area that they're talking about. So in this area here is where you would not be able to put a skylight, but if you wanted to, you could put it anywhere else. So within this existing floor plan, we can remove closet 1, we can remove the linen closet, and you can add the space from closet 2 or closet 3 within your new design if you wish. So when you're creating your floor plan, you have to create this whole thing. I want to see this whole thing in here for your before and your after. Even if you're not taking a closet, because they have supplied this a floor plan, you should be also including this. This is the window. They want a larger window put in place, and we can move this door anywhere along this space right here. Keep in mind that this area here is non-accessible, so you can't add it. It probably has their plumbing and HVAC in that space, but you can use closet 3 or closet 2. So that's it there. So they do want a washer and dryer. I expect to see it in your design. But one thing you need to do is look at the specifications for the washer and dryer that you have chosen for the project, and look at the specifications for that. So I'm going to be adding something additional to this video at the end, but I'll come back and I'll show you these a set of documents so that you'll know what I'm talking about. And here, access the this document on Blackboard, and you'll be able to click on these links. Just some bathroom storage solutions from Resolute, and a hidden clothes drying system, which I thought was kind of cool. You may want to incorporate something like this in the design. And then we're going to move on to pricing. All pricing for the items that you choose for this project have to be shown in U.S. funds, which means that you should be sourcing from U.S. sites. I find that most major manufacturers, so Kohler, Brizo, Maytag, the appliances and the plumbing, they have U.S. sites. So if you just put in .com instead of .ca, it should take you to the U.S. site. Or once you're on the website, there may be an option to show U.S. product within that website. It's usually at the top around the right. It'll say, what country that you want to see it in. And I wanted to show you the budget. So this is what they're looking for. So this is actually from a winning entry a few years ago. It, it does say kitchen up here, so she probably entered the kitchen and the bath competition, but it should say bath up here. And then this is the flooring, lighting, hardware, and fixtures that she chose. So you'll see there's a description of what the item is, who the vendor manufacturer is, and the product name, model number, product number, the color, and the dimensions that are given. Any notes. So if it's, this is a 10-pound box, but it's floor tile. I don't know why they have a weight. Usually they would have per square foot per box. So if they have something like that, you could put that in. Or if you wanted to put here, she's got install next to shower. So if there's any extra notes you wanted to add, you could do that. So the quantity of the product, and then the unit cost and the total cost. And then you'll see the other things here: cabinets, counters, paint, tile. And then there is a overall total here. It's best to produce this in an Excel document if you can. And then add it as a separate attachment for me in Excel form. And probably best to do that if you're entering the competition as well. Okay, I'm back with a specification document. This is for a washing machine. This one is from Maytag. Maytag's a pretty good source. The US site will also give you pricing, and then also their specification package. So this will appear in the document. You'll have to scroll down when you get to the website page and look for where they have, it's usually, I think it's for Maytag, it's called Document. So you would click on the plus sign, and then a bunch of options would drop down. It could be, you may find this in the installation specifications, or they may have a separate one that just shows you this. So you'll have to do a little digging around. So what you want to take note of is, for the product that you've chosen, you want to see these drawings so that you know how wide the product is. Most washers and dryers, unless they're an apartment size, are 27 inches wide. That's pretty standard. The depth at almost 33 inches, that's kind of standard too, but that also could change. And then this 52, almost 53 inches here is the total depth of what you'll be looking at for when the door is open. Product. So if you're installing it, behind closed doors, then you need to supply ventilation, just as they have put in here, right? So you need to provide it at the top and at the bottom. And these items are stacked, and whether they're stacked or you have them side by side, you are looking at putting 5 inches between the back of the unit and the back of the wall. So I've seen some of your crits, and you're missing that, so that you'll have to change your drawing to make sure that you have provided a distance from the wall of 5 inches, and that's so that they can. I don't know if they have a picture on this one, but it's for the venting out the dryer. So this one, when you stack them, you put the dryer at top. So what they're not showing here is that somewhere along here, depending on where their venting system is, you would see the venting coming out, piping coming out and going into the wall, so that the heat can be vented outside. This unit is installed under a countertop, and take note, if you're going to be doing this, that you must have a minimum of 1 inch on either side of the unit of free space. It's not for a filler. Don't put a filler in there. It has to be open space. And again, they're showing you, if you're putting this behind a door that you need the ventilation. Here they're showing you a drain, so it needs to drain, somewhere. So we need to show that. And here is the water supply coming in. What I use is a niche, and I put it into the wall close to the washing machine, so that we have access to cold and hot water. And note, please, that if you are going to be doing this option with stacking, that you're going to need to put your water access forward of these. So you can't have it behind because you won't be able to reach it. And the same as on the side, you're not going to be able to have it on the side unless you provided an extra wide space so that you can access the niche. I think that's all I wanted to say. So sometimes you have to do a little digging. For sure, Maytag is designer friendly when it comes to looking for these, and you might find something else as you do some looking as well. Okay, and finally, here is the winning submission for a couple of years ago. It was done for Habitat for Humanity. So I wanted you to see here. Let me see. Up here at the top. See, she has B for Bath, and then her telephone number follows here. You can put this at the top, or you can put it at the bottom in here. That's fine too. Please take note of the specifications. This is what I have been aiming for you to have all year, and it's what NKBA is looking for when they're doing the judging. Don't forget your ceiling height, all the measurements, all your center lines, your key elevations. For this project, you'll notice that there's actually 2 bathrooms, and that was because the master bedroom is on the right-hand side, and the project specifications said, or requirements said, that it could be 1 large bathroom, or you could do 2. So this student decided to do a small 2-piece ensuite with a toilet and a sink, and then the main bath had the addition of a bathtub and shower. All their elevations, and this and the PDF form is with all your project documents on Blackboard. But I just wanted to show you. See, they have the center line for the faucet, for the shower head, and also the height. So many of you are still missing doing this. You need to put the height in. I have the height of where the shower head's going to be, the height of the valve, and for this particular case, because there is a bathtub, there is a tub filler, so the height of that. And you'll see on the side elevations as well. And again, many of you are continuing not to do this, but this is what I'm looking for. This is what the NKBA is looking for. So your side elevations, the height of the shower head, the valve, and the tub filler, all with their center lines. There's the construction plan. Some of you are still having a little bit of trouble with that. Your existing wall removed, adding a new stud wall, closed openings, and grab bar blocking. I don't see that she has any grab bar blocking in here unless, oh, this is it, I guess. Right, she's showing this in between the 2 steps here. There's the mechanical plan. Most of you have been doing pretty good with that. And then the design statement, design board, and then the budget. This is the same budget I showed you before. And that is it.